Hello everybody of the YouTube universe. It is Brad.
And I'm Krista.
And it's time folks, it's time to get our prep on.
It's time for Prepper Monday.
Yeah! Back in my day, we didn't have no fancy dancy preppers. We just plain lived that way. It's true. So hey guys, it's time.
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I channeled the spirit of some old person that was not real. So howdy do guys, glad you're here, and today we are talking preparedness.
Yep.
And we try to go over some basic stuff, and we get into some of the more advanced things, but this is Prepper Monday, and doggone it, let's get preppy.
Right.
Okay, first thing today.
You gotta pop your collar.
Preppy. Preppy. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff that we want to go over today, guys. See this? We're going over all of that. And first things first, when you guys are putting together a plan for the what-if situations of life, you guys are going to have to define that however it is in your neck of the woods, because we don't necessarily live in Tornado Alley, but there are tornadoes. We don't necessarily think that there might be an EMP, but there might. So you have to kind of figure out what those what-if situations are for you. And so one of the things we're going to say that everybody should have, just everybody, this is a blanket prep that everybody needs.
Blood stop. Blood clot. Blood stop.
Blood stop. And why the heck?
That'll stop the blood. Why is
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno on the cover?
Lou Ferrigno's right there. But this kind of thing can save your life, folks. If you have some kind of wound, whether you're out hiking and you get cut or an animal comes after you, this can save your life. It'll stop gunshot wounds. You just use this stuff.
No, wait. It won't stop the actual gunshot wound.
Yeah, that's true. You just put this up and the gun just drops.
It will stop the bleeding from the gunshot wound.
Yes, that's correct. That would have been a total Bradism.
That was funny.
But now here's the good news is this. There are plenty of videos on how to use this, and there's plenty of online information that it does in fact work. The bad news is I'm not going to wound myself so bad to prove to you that it works.
No, we're not going to try this out. Sorry.
This one is non-demo.
No, and I'm not going to use one of my animals to show you how it no, not going to do it.
No.
We're not like that. Sorry.
But this packet comes with 2 applications. And it says
$3 or $4.
Yeah, this was surprising.
This was inexpensive.
This was only like $3 or $4 at Walmart. We'll put a link down below for all the stuff we're talking about today. But check out your pricing, because what's down below might not be the best pricing. But it says clinically proven, published in major medical journal, proven to stop arterial bleeding. That's what it says. And well, you can't go wrong when you've got Lou Ferrigno on the cover.
Well, and I'm just reading the instructions. For best results, pack powder into the wound generously, apply pressure firmly, and hold until bleeding stops. Wouldn't you do that anyway? You
would, but this is a clotting agent.
I know. It just is kind of funny.
Well, this is one of those things that I don't care what preparedness scenario you're preparing for, $4 could save your life.
The good news is it's FDA cleared.
Yeah, and we always have to make sure that the government approves of our preps.
Yeah, no.
All right, next up.
With this.
Yes'm.
Wouldn't you, or couldn't you use the stuff like we have for the goats?
What do you mean?
Because we've got some blood clot stuff for the animals. Couldn't you use that on humans?
Well, we are not doctors.
No.
So we're not giving any kind of medical advice.
No.
But if I was in a pickle and I didn't have access to this, but I had access to the clotting agent for animals, you better believe I'd use it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
I don't either. That's why I was just asking.
But get some of this stuff. Could save your bacon. It could. And maybe even your lives.
No. We eat bacon.
You shave your bacon. Save your bacon. Yes, yes, yes. This is the kind of fun that is had here every day. Every day. All right, next up on our list. She's inside, she's going, someone stop the madness. The voices, it's just the voices, they won't quit. All right.
Nice.
Okay, next on our list is prepping on a dime, okay? We have dollar stores here.
Yep, it's called a Dollar Tree.
And sometimes you can find really, really great preparedness items, shelf things that you get them and you have it.
Yep.
But sometimes you gotta be careful because they're not always a good deal.
Right.
These happen to be great deals.
This happens to be an amazing deal. This is a 32-ounce container of lemon juice. $1. $1.
At Walmart, it's $4.97.
No, it's not that much.
It's $18.35.
It's 72
cents. How much is it, baby?
It's like $1.99 to $2.50.
Yep.
So this is a good deal, and so we're using this for our soap.
Yep. But there's a lot of things you can use lemon juice for, and
yeah,
you know, just be aware.
Yep.
Not all the stuff at the dollar store is a good deal. As a matter of fact, probably over half is not worth $1.
Well, okay. Toothbrushes. That's fine. That's you know, that's toothpaste is a good deal there.
Aspirin, medicines,
Band-Aids, maybe not. It depends on how many's in the package. Ace bandages,
feminine products.
No, you don't buy those from the dollar store.
No, for dressings,
for
wound dressings.
Press, yes.
Yeah. Not to, you know, put on the business.
Stop talking. Stop, please.
It's for, you know, if you get cut bad, you use that and then the thing. Okay, so then, what else did we find? Okay,
we found some coconut milk. And this is a 13.5-ounce can of coconut milk for $1.
I found this, I went to check into Amazon just because I was wondering, oh, what's this really going for? Is this a good deal? The cheapest one I found, the cheapest one was $7.35.
Was that for a case?
One.
Seriously?
I'll put a link down below.
That's
one.
Insane.
Don't buy that from Amazon.
No.
But
buy it from the Dollar Tree.
Well, and this honestly was an impulse buy because I was just like, I've never even had coconut milk.
Yeah.
It could be completely disgusting, but it was $1.
Yeah. You can use it for shampoo and conditioner, but
that seems like very expensive shampoo and conditioner.
No, really. Because you don't use a lot.
Well, be aware, there's good deals to be had at the dollar stores, but not everything is a good deal.
Right.
Moving on. Let's go to, this one's something that I gotta tell you. This is Mistake City, guys. We try to make sure that you don't only see our successes in film.
Oh no, you see our mistakes.
We'll show you our mistakes, but this one I can't actually show you. I'm gonna have to tell you because it was already thrown away. And this is a lesson for, I think, all preppers. Yeah. When you get a good deal, you find a really good deal on something, you want to stock up on it. Well, in our zeal to get a bunch of food together, we bought a lot of closeout beans, dried beans. We were like, these are 50 cents. I'm getting all boom, 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 boom.
Bought a bunch of them.
Well, yeah, and where we stored them, there was a little problem.
Yep, we found critters, little mice.
Because we were lazy.
We did not put them in a bucket. We left them on a shelf close to the floor, and you know, and it got forgotten about. Yep,
we were just so happy to get the good deal that we threw them on the shelf instead of taking the proper precautions, which is a solid sealed container.
Yes.
We lost seven bags of beans.
That's 7 pounds.
Yeah, but I don't look at that as like, you know, geez, oh Pete's, we just lost 350. I look at that as that could have been enough to save a person's life.
Wait a minute.
Food-wise.
Hold on. We may not be able to eat them.
We can plant them.
But we can plant them.
Good idea, Mama. That just happened.
Winning.
So, hey, we turned our mistake
into a win. She turned our mistake.
So
I have one speed.
Go. Yeah. Really. But anyway, learn from our mistake.
Yes.
We're going to go into the trash can and get it all.
Thankfully, it's a clean trash bag.
Yeah. But don't just be excited about getting your deal and then not take care of how you're going to store the food, because it's just wasted. Oh, these. Talk about the guides.
All right, we went to Caesar Creek over the weekend with the Goin' Batty channel, and we had a blast. We went to the education center, and I just happened to find these really cool laminated fold-out guides. One is all edible plants, and one is animal tracks.
Both are very important. Here, let me get that.
Very important.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. They had many others, but we did not feel like those were what we needed to buy right now. Like they had one on Ohio birds. That's not necessary for...
That was more for an observer.
That's more for fun and learning. But this, I gotta tell you, these will save your bacon.
We're gonna shave the bacon. Especially this, guys, the edible wild plants.
Yep.
I've heard it several times from several different channels, but I think Permaculture Homestead was the one that was the first time I had heard it. That, you know, in a crisis situation, let's say that the grocery store chain is no longer working and you have whatever's in your house and then you eat it and it's gone. People will starve being surrounded by food and they don't even know it. Right. And that's the thing. I in our family want to get more and more aware of what is in our surroundings. It's food. I mean, look at all these things.
It has it categorized too. Like there's desert plants here. There's some desert plants which we're not near a desert, but that would be great.
They're dessert plants.
No, no. I mean, there's also poisonous plants, things you need to stay away from. Roots and tubers, seashore plants where we're not around. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, and once again, link below.
Yeah.
But check the pricing because Amazon's not always the greatest.
Right. We did pay $6.95 for these at the Nature Center.
Yep, and it's the same price as Amazon.
Exactly. This is really cool. I just actually saw this. There's a ruler on the top there so that you can measure the footprints that you find to make sure that you've got the right animal that you're tracking.
Yep.
Which I think is really cool.
So important stuff that these are blanket preps. Like everybody should have these preps.
Yeah. I love the fact that these are laminated and they are thin and small that they can fit in your bag and it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yep. Yep. All right, so moving on. You guys know that we had been on a mission for quite some time to find the best long-term storable food, and we, for our family, have found what we believe to be the best.
Yes. Thrive Life foods are amazing.
They sell things in these small pantry cans. They sell stuff in the big number 10 cans. Guys, this stuff right here, it's an individual ingredient, no GMO, no funky chemicals.
No added anything.
And if you don't open this, 25 years on the shelf.
Yeah. And the nutritional value of whatever you buy that's freeze-dried is the same as fresh.
Yep. So. And imagine, just for a moment, if you will, never cutting onions again. Look at that.
I know it's Claire's favorite.
I'm kind of a, well, I don't know what name you would call me, but when I ask Claire, I'm like, Claire, what are you doing? Like when I start to prepare the meals, and she'll be like, nothing. And I'm like, thank you. And she says, thank you for what? For cutting up that onion. And she falls for it every time.
She is very willing to help. And
she is.
Really fun.
She's a huge blessing.
We just tease her.
But today we're going to try out one of the meals that is one of their prepared meals that we have not tried.
Yes, we're excited about this because I love fettuccine Alfredo.
And this is fettuccine Alfredo. Is there? Yeah. But the thing is this, I promise you, Scout's honor, if it's bad, I will tell you it's bad. Because we don't do that whole shenanigans.
No. It's just fettuccine Alfredo. I thought there was chicken in it. Okay.
We could put chicken in it if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Because we have chicken that's freeze-dried.
Yep.
So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be right back after we have prepared this. All it takes is water, and we'll be right back. So we've cooked up our fettuccine Alfredo, and it is looking really good. It smells really good. But before we taste it, while this is cooling down, Mama had a better idea of what to do with, all of those beans that the mice got into.
Right. See, if we had larger property, we would have no problem planting all of these beans and then harvesting and drying what we got, or even canning what we got. However, we don't have a lot of space. So I thought we can put all of these beans into a large bucket and let them sprout, or soak them in water, let them sprout, and even ferment them and give them to our animals.
Yep.
So
here we go, baby.
I'm super excited about that.
Alfredo time, here we go. I think it's still a little warm.
Need a fork.
Well, I have an opinion. I'm gonna wait to hear yours. That's Ruth. She was coming around the corner. What do you think, Mama?
I think it needs a tad bit more salt. Maybe a little pepper, but
yeah,
it's not bad. It's pretty good.
Okay. My opinion is, if it was a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the best Alfredo you've ever had in your life, and 1 being like a frosted poop version that looks like Alfredo, I'd say it's a 6.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's solidly good. It could use some improvement, but still tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have stuff all over my mouth. And here's a napkin.
Right.
All right.
Nice.
So all that to say, guys, we hope you've enjoyed today's Prepper Monday, and get out there and be preppy. Preppy.
Pop your collar.
Pop them. Pop your collar, preppers. So I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
You guys have an awesome day.